I am so excited about this video. I am going to teach you step by step how to create, sell out, and host your very first online class completely free. We are going to be using completely free tools, so it will not cost you a dime. So if you're thinking about adding in some live classes to help your audience even further, then stay tuned in this video. And before we dive in, make sure you take a second and hit that subscribe button. That way you don't miss out on any videos that I post each week, helping you grow and monetize your social media. So the first step is going to be market research. You want to make sure that the class that you are going to be hosting is on a topic that your audience cares about and wants to learn more about. Of course, if you create a live class on something completely irrelevant, or maybe you think it's relevant, but your audience doesn't, then you're not going to sell it out. So what you want to do is ask your audience. Create some polls on Instagram. Create some question boxes on your Instagram stories. Ask in YouTube videos. Any platform that you're on, ask your audience and just let them know. Hey guys, I'm thinking about starting to do some live classes. Wanted to see what are some topics that you would be interested in learning more on. Or, depending on your niche, ask them what they struggle with. Hey, I was gonna do some online fitness classes. Wanted to see what are some things that you maybe struggle with or you'd like to learn more about that I could put in a class for you. Just ask them. People are more than willing to answer these questions because they want the help and they want you to help them. That's why they are part of your audience. So that is always step number one. Before you sell any product, any class, course, anything like that, always do market research first. So I recommend asking between 10 and 20 people and getting that many results. That way you can then narrow it down. Are multiple people asking for the same thing? Then that's probably a pretty good topic that you can get started with. So once we have our topic narrowed down for what we want the class to be about, then we need to start setting up the behind the scenes. So you are gonna host your class on Zoom. Zoom allows you to have a class for free up to 40 minutes. So what I recommend doing is teaching for 30 minutes, then doing a live Q&A at the end. You're gonna have a limited amount of spots available in your class. So that way it's gonna give your audience that one-on-one connection time with you and be able to answer questions. They are going to love this. Everybody wants their questions answered. Yes, you're gonna be answering some of them in the training, of course, for the 30 minutes, but I guarantee you there will be questions at the end. So make sure that you let your audience know when it comes time to pitching the class that they will have the opportunity for the live Q&A the last 10 minutes. Now it only allows you to do 40 minutes and then it will literally shut off on you. So you wanna make sure that you're watching your time. I do not recommend at first upgrading your account. In this video, I'm showing you how to do everything completely free. So you're gonna create the schedule on Zoom and then it's gonna give you the Zoom link. Now, the Zoom link, you are going to then embed in an email and I'll show you how to do all of that in just a second. The third step is going to be to create a PayPal button and figure out your pricing. So you wanna make sure that you're not overcharging. If you wanna charge a little bit at first, maybe you charge $25 per person and it sells out really quickly. That's fine. Then maybe the next class you increase it to 30 to figure out where you need to be price-wise based on what your class is gonna be about. So I would start with $25 per person. And you wanna let your audience know that you only have 10 spots available. And we'll get into why you only wanna do 10 spots later in the video when we talk about pitching and selling this online class. So now you need to create a PayPal button. How is your audience and these clients gonna pay you to then be able to reserve their seat for this free training? So let's pop over to my computer and I'll show you how to create a PayPal button. So we are on my computer. You want to go to paypal.com. If you don't have a PayPal, then of course you're going to sign up and create an account. If you do already have one, you're going to go ahead and log in. Once you are logged in, you're going to click Business Tools. Then you're going to search and you're going to search for PayPal button. And here it is. So you're going to click PayPal button and get started. So the button you're going to want to select is going to be this one over here. Make it easy to buy one or more of a single item. We're just selling one online class right now, so we're going to click this one. Now you're gonna fill it out. So whatever the title is of your class, the price, you're gonna put $25. There's no shipping or anything, of course, it is an online virtual class. Then you are going to go to track and inventory, save button at a PayPal, and customize. For this one, can your customer add special instructions? I would change that to no, because there's nothing custom about this. Do you need your customer shipping address? No, it's not being shipped to them, so I would change that as well. Then when you're done, you're gonna click create button. Okay, so this is what it's gonna show you here. Now you're gonna click email. This is gonna be the link that you are then going to embed in the email that you are gonna be sending each client as they reserve their seat. So we'll talk about that in just a minute. Okay, we are halfway there. We now have the PayPal button all taken care of. Before we get into the next step, if you need help with rapidly growing on social media, learning how to monetize it, whether you wanna do it for a side hustle or turn it into a full-time income like I have, I invite you to book a free call with me. The link will be below in the description box, or you can click the card in the top right-hand corner. I help clients learn how to grow and monetize their social media quickly and easily. So if that's something you're interested in, we will go through your social media, your goals, and see if it'll be a good fit for me to personally help you reach those. So that'll be below for you. Okay, the next step is going to be to create an email signature. That way you can embed the link and have all of the details and everything about the class. That way you can send the exact same welcome email to each client as they reserve their seat for your online class. So let's pop back over to the computer and I will show you how to do a signature that you want to do in your email. And we're going to embed the Zoom link right in there, so that way everyone is going to get that Zoom link. I personally use email. If you use something else like Yahoo or Outlook, I would just YouTube it and see how you can create an email signature. So for Gmail, you're going to click Compose. Then down here, you're going to click this little pen and it says Insert Signature, Manage Signatures. And you can exit out of that. Then you're going to scroll down and here are your signatures. So you're going to click Create New. Signature name is going to be whatever the class is. Now you're going to type the body of the email, so whatever you want it to say. I recommend it being pretty detailed. That way you look really professional and they can feel comfortable and excited, and make sure that they mark their calendar to actually attend the live class. So what I would do is put the class title, when it is, where, and I would say click here to access the live class. So then what you're gonna do is highlight that. You're gonna click this little link right here and you're gonna link the Zoom link. So what you're gonna do for that on Zoom, so here's an example. I just typed in example, made a random Zoom meeting. So what you're gonna do is click here for show meeting invitation. Then here is the link to the Zoom meeting. So you're just gonna copy this and over here you are going to embed it and click OK. Now it's a clickable link. So when they get this email, they'll see it's highlighted, they'll know that they can click it, and that'll take them right over to that Zoom meeting location. So that way they have all the information right in that email. Okay, now let's get into the next step. And for the most exciting part, let's sell out this class. So here are some strategies that I recommend you doing. The first thing I think you should do is offer only 10 spots. Now there's a couple of reasons why you want to do this. I mentioned it a little bit earlier in this video as well. You want to only offer 10 spots because it creates some scarcity. People want to go ahead and enroll because if the spots are empty, it's gone and you don't know when you're going to have another class. This is like your trial run, right? Your very first time you're hosting this class. So you want to let your audience know that. Hey guys, I'm offering this class, teaching this topic at this time, and I only have 10 spots available. This is going to create scarcity, and you want to let your audience know that you're offering a Q&A at the end. So some of the sales pitch is going to include, hey guys, I am going to be offering this class online at this time. If you want to enroll and reserve your seat, I only have 10 spots. I want to make sure I can keep it small enough so I have enough time to answer all of your questions at the end for the live Q&A portion. Bam. So now they're not only getting the benefit of learning whatever you're going to be teaching in that class, they also get the added benefit of a quick one-on-one type session with you in the Q&A. They get to ask you the question and you are answering it. So they're having that small one-on-one opportunity, which your audience is gonna love. They want that connection with you and they want to learn from you. Those are gonna be the people who are going to be enrolling and reserving their seat for this class. Even if it's the very first class and you don't have any reviews, any testimonials, anything like that to share, that's okay. What you're gonna focus on is talking to your audience when you're selling this class and telling them about the results. What are they gonna get from enrolling in this class and taking this live class with you? What is the benefit for them? We all wanna know what's in it for us, right? So you wanna focus on pitching the results that they're gonna gain from this class. And you can also talk about what they're gonna be missing out on if they don't enroll in this class. So those are going to be the strategies when you're talking about this class. So what you're gonna do is create a bunch of content about this class. I recommend giving yourself 1 to 2 weeks to fully sell out the class. So say your class is on Friday, count 2 Fridays back, that's when you're gonna start talking about the class, pitching the class, the benefits, letting people know what you're gonna be covering, all the different topics, the whole 9 yards. 2 weeks should be an ample amount of time for you to create a bunch of content around the topics that they're gonna be wanting. So what I want you to do is now, depending on whatever social media platform you're on, if you're on multiple platforms, post on every single platform. There's different audiences in each platform. So post Instagram Reels about it. Talk about it in your Instagram stories. Also, when you talk about it in your Instagram stories, you wanna make sure that you have that link on your screen for people to click and pay to reserve their seat for this class, okay? Very important. Now, you also wanna have the PayPal button linked in your links in your not in your Amazon, what am I talking about? You also wanna have the link in your Instagram bio links on Linktree. I have a full video that I posted about how to do Linktree completely free again. That way you can have multiple links in your Instagram and TikTok bio. So if you haven't checked out that video, definitely do so. It is on my channel. So you wanna have your link present there. Then of course you wanna have that same link. If you have your Linktree linked in both your TikTok and Instagram, then it'll obviously show up in both. If you're creating YouTube videos, YouTube shorts, whatever, community posts, anything like that, make sure the link is there as well. You want it to be easily accessible for your audience. That way they can enroll and reserve their seat. Now, the last strategy. As you start booking those spots, remember you only have 10. So when you sell 1, you sell 2, you sell 3, I want you to start talking about it and posting it. So create Instagram stories again. Hey, Patricia just enrolled and reserved her seat. We only have 9 spots left, guys. Patricia, welcome. I'm so excited to have you and host you in this class in 2 weeks. So every single time somebody reserves their seat, you are going to mention that in your social media, on all your platforms. That way people know that it is legit, that other people are signing up for it, which then creates more scarcity because now it went from 10 spots to 9 spots to 8 spots, so on and so forth. And people have FOMO. They want what other people want, which is why when things go viral, everybody hops on it. Or when there's a trend going around, everyone hops on it. So if a lot of people are enrolling and reserving their seat and it's becoming smaller and smaller amounts available, people are gonna wanna hop on that. So you wanna make sure that you are letting people know, because that is social proof in itself, that other people are enrolling, so clearly they are bought into you, bought into what you're going to be talking about and teaching in this class. If these steps have helped you, please smash that like button on this video and let me know below in the comments when you sell your first class. I would love to celebrate with you and learn more about what your class is about. So let me know in the comments below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.